All right, people. Now I just made my sofrito, which is homemade seasoning with the cilantro leaves, garlic, yellow onion, and red peppers. And I added some olive oil to make it smoother to blend because of the dry leaves, it'll get stuck, it'll burn the motor, so it's extra flavor, you know. So I have it here. It was 2 bunches of cilantro that I got at the supermarket. How much garlic you want to put in there, fresh garlic, it's up to you. Red peppers and 1 good sized onion. This gives the food flavor. It's a good basting before you cook meat the day before. It's great for soups, anything you want to put on it. So what I do is I make a bunch, and this is a little hack. You pour it into a ice tray and make it into cubes, which will be portions that you can use later on. And you put it in a baggie, a large baggie, Ziploc. Later on, after it's frozen, you take it out of here. And it's portioned instead of freezing the whole thing like one big block, which is hard to scrape and cut every time. So I'm pouring it in, as you can see. And some of this I'm going to use on my pork that I'm going to cut up and cook and saute. Rub this on the pork and cook it in a pot for my pasteles. Actually, 1 tray is good enough, and the rest will go. So I'm going to freeze 1 tray of this. It's good to have when you're making a Spanish dish. Or you can put your own seasoning, whatever. Like, smooth it out so it can fill the tray, the ice cubes. My hands are clean. Important you wash your hands. Don't touch meat and touch something else without washing your hands. Learned that in cooking school in college. So I saw plenty of videos that showed how easy you can contaminate food by touching another food article, another food product while you're cooking. So I learned some good stuff at Bergen Community College. I took courses for hotel management and hospitality. So we took baking courses. We took courses on how to manage, how to prep food, everything. So this, I can probably, I think that's too much. Anyway, I'm going to make this tray. That's 1. I got to use some of this for the meat. So I'll just fill in like half of the ice thing. Because I'm not going to use all this with me. That's good enough for me. So, fill it up a little bit. That's good. Because with the meat, I have that as seasoning. I have sazon. I have a little bit of salt. I gotta use tomato sauce in there. I'm going to put a little bit of achote oil into the pork meat in the pot. I'll show you in the next step. But these 2 I did them, and I'm going to freeze that and save that. Once it's frozen, I'll put it in the baggie and save it for any future cooking. My Latin dishes. I got an Italian in the house, so I know how to cook some Italian too. A little bit of everything. We're a mixed culture in this family. All right, so I'm going to do the next step to show you. I have to cut the meat, and then I'll show you how I put everything together in the meat, put it in the pot, and cook it. And then step by step, you'll learn. See you in a bit.